Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well. Here are my full-time thoughts of West Ham 3, Arsenal 1 in the fourth round of the last 16 of the League Cup. As always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But as you can see from the animation that's up here, there's also Arsenal retro gear in there, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts mostly made by Umbro and Admiral, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter to help put food on the tables for those that have been really struggling over the last 4 to 5 years. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to your respective club shop, and you'll be helping those less fortunate than you and I. And of course, if there's any Arsenal fans watching, then by all means, please do buy a new retro shirt and make yourself feel better out of losing probably the only cup that you'll be able to win this season. Sorry, I had to say it. Honestly, this is David Moyes' first ever League Cup victory against Arsenal. At least at home, anyway. You know, it's bonkers. Well, it was away as well, for that matter. So, as always, guys, let's start off by talking about the team sheets. Now, of course, in the preview, I got 10 of the 11 players right. So, Fabianski in goal with a back four of Soufal, Mavropanos, Aguerd and Emerson. Obviously, Mavropanos and Aguerd's roles in terms of what I was hoping they were going to do. Souček and Alvarez in the defensive midfield positions with Kudus on the right, Paquetá in the middle and Benrahma on the left supporting Bowen up front. So, yeah. And to be honest with you guys, with the exception of Simon Huber's ridiculous mistakes throughout the majority of the game, who very, very much favoured Arsenal. The League Cup the League Cup quarter-final draw is happening as we speak. By the time you guys get to see this, you would have seen who the draw is. But I've got a funny feeling it's going to be Liverpool or Newcastle away, or possibly Borough, or maybe even Port Vale. I reckon it's going to be one of those guys. But anyway, yeah, I thought we played okay. We were stuttering at the start. I do think that we grew into it a little bit more and more and more. You know, in terms of the style of play, Kudus again, absolutely superb play from him. Now the corner was the first goal was quite entertaining. Was it 15, 16 minutes in? Great corner from Bowen. Ball over. Apparently there was a foul in the box, which is complete and utter bullshit, because it's apparently, from what I've read, I haven't seen the replays back yet. At the time of this recording, Sky are actually doing the highlights, so the draw hasn't happened yet, so it's always Sky's fault. But from what I could see, it was a great own goal from Ben White. Absolutely superb. Bearing in mind that I praised him in the preview, saying he's really come on leaps and bounds over the last few seasons. And he goes and does that. I love it. Brilliant. But guys, at the end of the day, you know, we went in the first half quite shaky. It wasn't pretty, but it wasn't bad. You know, we had some moments, but it just didn't seem to be working again as it usually is. Arsenal were playing well. I don't care what the Arsenal supporters are going to be saying. Yes, all right, we might have had one more senior player in terms of this, you know, confirmed starting 11 every single week in comparison to Arsenal, but they still had the likes of Trossard, they still had the likes of Nketiah, they still had the likes of, well, Ramsdale in goal still, etc., etc. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't exactly a weakened side. I don't care what anyone is going to say in the comment section. I don't think it's a weakened side. You know, it reminds me of when we beat when we beat Man United at 4-0 at the Bowling on that wintry night. You know, all the Man United fans going, "Oh, well, it's a weakened side." Yeah, but you had more senior players out in that point, and you still fucked it up. And it was from an Arsenal perspective as well. You know, looking at it from a neutral perspective at half time, Arsenal did some good stuff, but you know, we were 1-0 up with 0 shots on target. Because I genuinely don't remember Ramsdale making any saves in the first half at all. You know, I really, really don't. But I haven't looked at the stats, apart from one of the guys on the train home was saying that, we had 28 possession over the entire game. That's why we won. It's a moist strategy by the looks of it. Okay, so going into the second half, as I say, the break was kind of thinking it's not brilliant, but it's not, it's not bad, but it's not pretty. And we just second half, within literally 30 seconds, Kudus has a great opportunity to make it 2-0. Literally 45 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Great ball over from Bowen, if I remember correctly, to do the run, but he was just a second or so late, and it goes out for a goal kick for Arsenal. I think it was an throw. It doesn't matter if we win it, but anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was phenomenally well, and just guys, fucking Aguerd had such a shaky first half. In the first 13 minutes, he made really 4 bad mistakes. I do genuinely think he's turning into our Diop 2.0. Guys, let me know what you're thinking in the like I say, live chat then, but it's not going to be comments by the time you guys get to see this, because it's coming up to 10 past 11 at the moment. So apologies if my voice is getting a little bit more gravelier than usual, but it is what it is. But yeah, there was a big hoo-ha about Declan Rice, which I didn't mention in the preview because it's not relevant. When he did start to warm up in the second half, he was getting boos and applauses and a few people hissing at him as well. I can understand the reasons why he was getting hissed, and what was it? Where are we? North, south, east stand. The east stand gave him a standing ovation. So the majority of the West Ham fans were respectful, but you always get some that aren't. I mean, I basically clapped him when he was warming up. I don't got an issue with it, really don't. But I say, because he's not West Ham anymore, so therefore it doesn't matter to us. It really doesn't. Don't care what any other pundits say. Doesn't matter to us anymore. And then he came into the point that on the 57th minute, Tommy Essie came on for Zinchenko and Jorginho came off and Rice came on in his place. And then but we were still cruising. We were still cruising from a point of view. The big guns started to come on, really did. But what happens? 3 minutes after Declan Rice makes his debut at home against us, Bowen scores an absolute worldie. Fantastic goal. 3-0 at that point, 60th minute. Just absolutely brilliant. And you can see in the replay that Declan Rice actually turns his back. So he gets out of the way of it. That's when we started singing "Are You Watching Declan Rice?" That happened a couple of times, to be honest with you. With the second goal as he was waiting to come on, and then all the other songs coming out about you should have signed for a big club. That did make me laugh. I'm not going to lie, that did make me laugh. And all the rest of it, it was. But I'm sure Declan Rice is going to see the funny side of it. I'm sure he will, because it is all in jest. It really is all in jest. It's not going to be from everybody. Of course, there are going to be the minority that weren't really were probably putting some venom into it. But I did say to Paul that Declan Rice is going to turn into the Lampard. Do you know what I mean? He's just a player that is just going to get grief. Hopefully it will settle down. But I don't think it will. It certainly ain't going to settle down this season. That's for sure. And then as I say, right, and then what else? Then the other substitutions came on. Ward-Prowse for Benrahma on the 81st minute, and Kudus coming off for Kehrer. Second game in a row, as far as I'm concerned. Mohamed Kudus is man of the match and got a standing ovation from the whole of the stadium, whole of the ends that he was walking around. Honestly, it was great. It was brilliant. He's such a good player. But literally, what was it? The second or third goal, the Arsenal fans started sneaking out, thinking we wouldn't notice, but we did. But yeah, we are through to the quarterfinals, and I'm just going to look at my phone now to see what the draw is. Who we've got? Where are we? Have we got anything yet? No. Oh, Liverpool away. What did I tell you? Liverpool away. We never get a bloody Liverpool away in the quarterfinal. Literally drawn 6 minutes ago. Unsurprising. unsurprising. You just know it. We never get home draws properly. It was just ridiculous. But it is what it is. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on the game. If you're an Arsenal fan as well, by all means, please do let us know, because I'm always interested to see opposition supporters' information and opinions on things. Of course, that's what this is what this level of social media is all about, and especially what this channel is all about. Then also put your thoughts in the comment section as well, guys. So I'll just do the roundup. So yeah, we've got Liverpool away, Port Vale Borough, Chelsea Newcastle, Everton Fulham. So yeah, that's going to be they're going to be quite interesting ones. So guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Look after yourselves. I'm going to be recording the Brentford preview today, probably by the time you guys get to see this. So keep an eye out for that, and also we'll have the watch along on Saturday afternoon for the Brentford game as well. So again, keep an eye out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But in the meantime, guys, look after yourselves, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.